Alright, so I thought I'd come on here and do this video because I don't know, something kind of triggered me last night, but and I got to do the phone like this because I'm charging this phone, but and I wanted to use the microphone. I like using the microphone, but two things. One thing triggered me, and the other thing just had me like trying to solve a puzzle. Basically, I feel like I just because I really just feel like I've been getting confirmations this whole entire time. Like this whole entire time I've been getting all kinds of confirmations since it started. Whether people gonna admit it to me or not, I've been getting confirmations. Because everybody wanna go together. They wanna have their little groups, which is the covenants, the cults. You know, long as they could keep the illusion going, everything is good. Long as they could keep the illusion going, everything's good. You know. So the title of the video I put, basically I wanted to talk about my life in general before and after the situation happened with my storage unit. Cause I feel but honestly, even just before that, like after going on this spiritual journey and just like I've been all this time I've been taking to sit by myself, be by myself. I still do have love for my family, whether they truly and dearly have love for me. I don't know. I feel like some of them do, some of them don't. I don't know. It's just hard because, like, I feel like since the day I was born, my life has been trying to be controlled. It's been like that since the beginning. Like, because I don't even feel like my mom had control over what she was doing when she was doing her thing. Like, I don't even feel like she had control over that. I feel like they was trying to manipulate and control her in a way because, certain stuff had been said to me over the years while I was like younger of like how family members was moving and stuff. So I just feel like I don't know, because it's like if you are a child, you born basically without your parents, you born into wedlock, all that other all that stuff, and you want to know stuff about your mom because your mom lost her life, which I have I can't wait till I get this thing that's I'm waiting for right now, because eventually I want to print it out. Like when she was living her life up in New York, in the Bronx, New York, she chose, that was her decision at the time. I don't know if it was mainly because she was doing drugs, or did she feel like she was safe up there? I don't know what, like, because if she was here, I would ask her. Like, I would literally, if we was to have a good relationship, I would literally ask her everything that I've been wanting to know from my family. I would literally ask her. And I pray that I don't get emotional because I just need to get all of this shit out. And people think that they gonna fucking try to play in my face. They've been trying to do that shit for the longest. Excuse my French, but sometimes I just gotta express myself how I gotta express myself. But yeah, like, if my mom was here, I would literally ask her everything. I would not be feeling this way I feel still to this day about my storage unit if she was here. I wouldn't feel the way that I feel right now. But people literally trying to sit up there and play in your face like you don't see the illusions and shit. Like, I'm glad I came in, like I keep saying, I'm glad I came into tarot and shit. The people could try to misdiagnose you and all this stuff about medical stuff. Yeah, everybody know the main thing. Y'all know the main thing, but that wasn't my choice. But as far as anything else, there's no record of it. So, I don't like that people do that. A lot of people get misdiagnosed for stuff when they don't even really, you're not really even looking into nobody's medical records to know, or you don't see no medical history of what that person, male or female, has been dealing with or going through. Because that's why, like, all the times when they be putting on the news now, they be putting like all this mental health. Like, you would think with the person in the particular situation, it's gonna be noted somewhere. Because every time I go to the doctors after my visit, they got to take notes or whatever, this, that, and the third. But anyways, I don't know. I just feel like my life has been being trying to be controlled since the day I was born. I feel like my mom was up in New York for more than one reason. Because it's like I don't even really know if this man that I came to be introduced to that had connections to my mom, I don't even know if he's my biological father. Because when I met him, I was introduced to him by the mother that was raising me, and they already knew of him. But I didn't know of him. That was my first time meeting him that day, back all the way back when. And then it's like, are you or are you not? Because I feel like if it was anybody else, unless you just gotta be so in your ego, you gotta be so egotistical, you gotta be so big headed, which he was, you wouldn't want to just go ahead and get the DNA test done. But you was willing to, after that first meeting that I met you, another time that I kind of hung out with him, he was so willing to give me, like, what was it, $50 that day? That was the only time he gave me money. He was so willing to give me the $50 that day. But later on after that, when I asked you to get go have fun, and I shouldn't even have to really ask you to go have fun getting no DNA test. I should have been able to you should have been wanting to do it, because if you want to know, and you had all this dealings with my mom, you would wanted to have got a DNA test done. I would figure that's how I would be if I was a man, and it was a question, a doubt to know if this child was mine or not, whether I was already with somebody or I had a child prior to that or whatever. I would do it. Maybe it might take me a little minute to come upon the money, but I would do it. I wouldn't hesitate to do it. So I just feel like it's a lot of stuff in question, and people been trying to play in my face this whole time. The whole time, even up to this day, they want to play in your face. All right, hold on. Let me go get this outside, because I do not want nobody taking my stuff. Oh, I gotta pause this. Oh, how you doing? All right, I'm back. So I got my package. Amazon better be lucky I still be wanting to order from them after they don't fucking fire me. Fucking assholes. Yeah, but anyways, I feel like and why I wrote the title like that is because I keep talking about how I haven't been drinking. Like, when I was like entertaining other people as far as like their company and stuff, I liked to casually drink liquor like everybody else. And I never felt like stuff that I did was because I never felt like it was because I wanted to be like everybody else. I felt like I just wanted to do it myself. So anything like teaching myself how to drive, because if I didn't take that initiative when I was staying with my mom, I would, if I didn't jump on it like wanting to like teach myself and all of that, I would have never. It would have took me forever to learn how to drive because the lady didn't want to teach me how to drive. She took me to get like whatever how many driving lessons that was back then, and then you end up getting me this used car when I ain't even gonna hold you, but I really feel like she already had played me at graduation. She spazzed on me at graduation. That's why I think y'all motherfuckers want to try to think and say I was bipolar. No, that lady bipolar, but that's just my opinion. Nah, she ain't never get diagnosed for that, so I can't really just. But I just feel like, cause she like that really to this day that shit hurt me. But like it's so much shit that my family done did. Like they think I don't fucking remember that shit, but I just put it to the side, and I still always got love for them. But it's like, don't play in my face when I know like y'all trying to make people look a certain way, and that's not cool. And that's how I know, like, with everything that's been going on, it's been so many it's been so many confirmations. It's just crazy. Like, so many signs and in all kind of ways that y'all know what y'all doing, but y'all trying to act like, it's now, or y'all trying to make it like it's something else. And it's not cool. Like, I don't know. It's just a lot. It's so much stuff I just was thinking about before I got on here. I gotta, like, I don't know, calm down, because I'm like getting excited about it, like, and I, not in a good way, but I'm getting excited, and it just really, it pisses me off. It hurts my feelings, because like the shit that I know that they've been doing, I would never do that shit to them. I would never in a fucking million years be trying to do that to them. But they think that shit is okay because they gotta be attaching themselves to people. They gotta be connected to people. That's the only way they feel like they can survive, is them being attached to people, or putting on a persona, or pleasing people. Like, I feel like I've been a people pleaser for a long ass time. Like, even with me being a child, like they allowed me to cry and stuff then, but then when I become a adult, you don't want me crying at somebody's funeral. Cause I'm not allowed to express myself, or feel how I want to feel. I'm supposed to keep it all tied up, or keep it all together, or like, all that stuff. But it was okay when I was a child, but then when I become adult, it's a problem. Like, that don't I don't know, that don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense. Yep. So it's just like everything seemed like it was good prior to my storage unit, because that set the bomb off, I guess. Is, well, no, okay, let me go before, because like I said, I feel like I've been being controlled since the beginning. I didn't have a choice who I was gonna go with. I mean, I guess that was the best choice, which it was in a way, but it still hindered me because I was going through so much stuff medically, but then not medically, because it was getting taken care of, because I've been going to the same hospital since I've been a child. But like, I was going through all this stuff medically, and I just feel like it's stuff that transpired that to this day I'm not being told about, because it's this whole cult type energy that now I'm coming to realize that shit is some real fucking shit. I can only do so much with trying to want to help other people, but I feel like in any case, whatever, if people agree with my opinion or not, I'm not here to hurt nobody or intentionally. Why can't I express? Why is it so a problem for me to express myself and how I feel and have an opinion about stuff, my point of view, but it's okay for everybody else to. Oh, is it okay because everybody else is part of something, some other group or whatever like that? It's okay for them, but because I want to be by myself, I don't want to. I don't want to entangle myself with people that just they ultimately just want to control me too in some kind of way. Oh, because I them people I don't want to deal with, they choosing to deal with other people, and then they expecting me to run back to them after they don't fucking spit in my face, shit it in my face, all of that. But because I don't want to deal with them people, I'm not allowed to express myself. Oh, or because they feel like I try to put them on blast about them dealing with me. But how would you feel like I'm putting you on blast if you was dealing with me? Like, if that's the case, you wouldn't have dealt with me in no way, shape, or form. You wouldn't have dealt with me. Like, I don't get it. It's just it don't make no sense. And then I realized, I said it before, it's like, oh, what was that? My family, a lot of them, I don't know if they got sent to do it or they just did it on their own. Low key, a lot of them try to set me up anyways. They not gonna try to say that's what it was, but I know that's what it was. It's like, now that I don't thought about that more than a few times. Like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers, y'all try to set me up. And then you see that these people that y'all was trying to set me up, they end up having feelings for me. So instead of them hurting me like they intentionally wanted them to do, they end up having feelings for me. Yep. So I don't know. It's just so much, but I just like, I know that it's been a difference prior to me losing my stuff in the storage unit, and then after. And then people want to, like, that was the whole intent. Like, like regular people, they be on some, like, they really do be on some cult type shit, whether they want to admit that shit or not. They do be on some, and I'm like, I realize that shit now. I realize that. That's why I've been going through all the stuff I've been going through. Yep. I'm realizing that. It's crazy though, because damn, I just wonder, like, it just make me think, like, was this the type of, I don't know how to, like, was this the type of stuff that our ancestors, like, our, like, their slave, their families, you know, the people be generations before them, is that, like, I don't know, like, it's just, I don't know. It just make me think about that. Yep, it just make me think, it really make me think about that. Because y'all gonna literally sit up here, like, it's so much shit that they could be doing that they don't have to, they don't have to tell me what it is. Like, just like they want to pussyfoot around the situation with my mom. Like, they've been doing that since forever. Like, you don't want to tell me the whole truth about stuff, and like, they'll start telling me stuff, and then they want to stop, and like, if it ain't that mother, if it ain't what it is, why do it gotta be all of that? That's what I don't understand. If it's not nothing, then why go so hard to try to keep it secret, or keep it, or not wanting to tell the person? Like, if it ain't nothing, then let me see. I think this got to get charged. Yep. But see, they've been doing that shit since the beginning. Then they feel like, oh, you had that journal and you put us on Front Street, so we don't want to fuck with you. Basically, that's what it is. Because if my stuff didn't get lost and exposed, if you want to say, who knows? But then again, they might have still been trying to do, like, you know, they still would have been, you know, and I feel like people still feel a type of way till now. But I'm like, my thing is, for what? Like, y'all already know what the fuck y'all was doing, what y'all was a part of. Y'all already knew all of that. Why take it out on somebody that y'all don't even want to, how you say, they didn't never want to, because it must be like, it must be something. If you don't want to, how you say, if you don't want to, you're not making this family member feel, well, you are in a way, you kind of making them feel like they belong, but then again, you're not really making them feel it belong, because there are certain things that other family members doing, that family member not doing, so they not really, they connected, but they not really connected, like, if that makes sense. But then you want to be mad at that person because of whatever, but they not, y'all already look at that person as them not really being connected, so like, why have a problem with them? It's just crazy. I don't know. It just make me feel like everything that I be feeling about stuff is the truth. Like, whether they gonna tell me, like, they really gonna sit there and admit it to me and tell me whatever, or any and everything that I feel like I'm questioning. If y'all not gonna sit and tell me what it is, then it's making me feel like it's true. Everything, and that's with anything that I've been feeling about, anything that I've been feeling about, and they don't want to take the time and tell me what it is. It's the fucking truth. It's the truth. And then y'all rather have more fucking loyalty to people that's not even your blood family member. You got people that they got loyalty to people that's not even a fucking blood family, because yeah, y'all motherfuckers is part of other shit. Y'all part of a bigger shit that I don't fuck with, and y'all mad because I don't want to be on that type of time, or I'm not with the fucking the script or the routine and shit, and that's why they feel like I really feel like that's why one of my aunts, the one that that she really got, she went crazy. I don't know if it's like she went crazy or she really like, but I wonder what caused that, because clearly she had to be around them for a long time, or up until like a certain age, because one other family member, she kind of like, one of the aunts, she did, or somebody told me back then, but then they didn't, it wasn't no full story as to why that other aunt like went crazy or whatever, and like she was like doing her own thing, and I would see her on the streets all the time and stuff, like something, I know something happened with her, that's the reason why she ended up like that, but I ain't even seen her to this day. Like, y'all man, it's crazy. I swear, a family, they really be, that's true, like what they say, they'll be the ones that you gotta worry about the most. You gotta worry about people that's not your family, but you really gotta worry about the ones you know. Because if they willing to hide some shit, they gonna go at all lengths to do so. That's what I feel. I know this don't got no scratch on it already. What the hell? Wow. Yeah, but they got so much loyalty to people that's not even a fucking family. I know it's some people that I guess they feel that way because they got kids with them and whatever have you, or oh, we grew up together, we went to school together, we grew up and went to school together. Like, I don't know. I just feel like everything that I be questioning about whatever is the truth. Just that's why, like, all this stuff been going on, how it's been going on currently. Yep. And then, you got all these people being obsessed with you, but they don't even want to take on your whole, they don't even want to take on your whole story. Like, they don't want to take on everything about you. They only want to take certain things about you because they feel like that's going to make them prosper and all of this stuff, but they don't want to take on everything. Like, and I mean literally everything. You don't want to take on everything, but you want to take on certain stuff, which that's kind of weird to me. Why not take on, if you want to try to be obsessed over this person and emulate this person and all this stuff, why not take on everything, not just certain stuff that is of interest to you? You want to try to really like take on this person's persona and all this stuff. Won't you take on everything? Don't take on the shit that you feel like it's gonna work for you, take on every fucking thing. But no, that's how it is with. I feel like that's how it is with a lot of stuff. That's how it is with a lot of stuff. That's why I feel like these celebrities, they be getting done the way they do, like all kind of shit. This shit is crazy. Like I don't know. I just like, and then something triggered me last night because I was watching a video on somebody's channel, and he brought up at the end, he was talking about and like that shit triggered me so bad because I'm like, yeah, that's confirmation right there. That's exactly what my people's done did to me. They done fucking found a way to fucking when they was really doing that shit anyway. They was really doing that shit anyway. He said that he had to put that his family somehow he said his family had to put out a family member because there's no snitching in the family or something, or like what the, and when he said that I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by snitching? Like how does a, like, I know it's the whole and then I thought about how, you know, the whole saying is like because one of my aunts used to say that shit all the time. She's like, whatever goes on in our house need to stay in our house. But like, if it's some shit going, if it's some really fucked up, that's my thing. Like, when I was growing up, I used to see so many of them motherfuckers dealing with domestic type shit, and I literally would have risked myself trying to like, and I feel like I did, even though I never got hurt, but I feel like I did. I literally was trying to, like, I was a child, a young person trying to be be on some damn what, I don't know what to call it, but I used to go hard for them. Like when I used to see certain shit, I'm like, nah, I'm not with that shit. I'm not with no man putting. I'm never gonna be with no shit like that. I'm not with no man putting their hands on no female. If you want to control, you could do that by using your words, not by using your hands. And I don't, you know, it ain't, a woman shouldn't do that shit either. It go both ways. But yeah, it's just like, I keep sidetracking and shit. But it triggered me when he said that. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by snitching? So I know it's like, you know, it do be, the families do be having a lot of like, whether it's intentional or not, families be having like all these different stuff that be going on within the family. But I feel like if it's stuff that's really like, I want to say like hindering, or it's really like harmful, why would you want to keep that shit a fucking secret? And why would you want to keep that shit going if I don't know, it's just like, why would you want to keep that shit going? Why would you want to keep it a secret? If you, especially if you already knew somebody else deal with it, like that, my aunts and my mom and them, they don't dealt with certain stuff growing up, and then the kids they have stuff. Like, why would you want to keep that shit going? And then any other stuff, why would you want to just keep that going? Like, I don't understand it. Like, that's something I don't agree with, and I feel like that's why they feel a type of way too, because how I feel about that type of shit, and they want to go along with the shit and everything. And everybody, I feel like once I became of age, everybody got their own opinion. Y'all already, like, when I got to the age where I end up having to move out, back then they was finding reasons. Like, I literally sat and thought about that shit last night. Like, when I got to that age after high school, graduated and everything, and I had to go stay with their ass in the beginning. Besides my mom, I had to go try to stay with whoever I went and stayed with. I done went and stayed with their ass, and every one of them, they literally was finding ways to put me out. And I was working, like I had a car then, like I had a reliable car. Was trying to make my little payments and shit. But it's a whole fucking like envy and jealous shit. Like, but then at the same time, you want this person that you trying to shit on them, You knowing that they trying to get on their feet. This they first time trying to get out on their own, and you try to find any reason to put them out because you know y'all paid so much attention to this person when he was a child, or they was the one that TT do this, TT do that, and it was all that lovey-dovey shit then. But then when this person became adult, you know, oh, you not speaking to this person and you not speaking to this person. I don't know. It just was like I'm just seeing like a lot of shit was just weird. Like I don't know. Like I never had no like literal like where I was trying to like ever get with anybody that they was with because I was never on that type of time. But it just was a lot of weird shit like that. I'm like I've been putting together and just thinking about that shit for like forever. Like these families really be on some motherfucking cult shit, and then they connect themselves to other people, whether it's outside people. So I don't know if it's like they got connect. They got loyalty to both. Like I don't know. It's kind of confusing because you got loyalty to your family, but then you got loyalty to these people that's not your family. Whether it's through children being made or like outside gangs or groups and shit. It's just I'm not with none of that shit. I feel like if I seen certain shit going on, and if I could do it, if I had to do what I gotta do, and I gotta say and do what I gotta do. I can't, because otherwise, if I can't say and do what I need to separate myself, I need to go be on my own like I've been doing because I'm not with some shit and I don't have to agree with it because I'm going off my own mind. I'm not going off nobody else's mind or somebody trying to dictate how I'm supposed to move and when I'm supposed to move, what I'm supposed to do this, that, and the third. No, like, because I feel like even if I was married to somebody, I'm still gonna want to be able to express myself. Or anytime I felt like I was dealing with somebody, I still am going to express myself and be who I am. I'm not about to be. You're not going to be. No, I'll be submissive to a certain extent, but you're not going to tell me how I'm supposed to express myself or be myself. And I feel like people tried to do that already, whether it was people I was dealing with or family members. They already was trying to do that shit. How you want to try to control somebody, but then you don't even want to control yourself. You want to tell this person to stop doing that and doing this, that, and the third, but then you're not trying to do that your own self. Like it don't make no sense to me. Like I don't know. It's confusing. That's why I feel like I've been doing my own shit anyway because at the end of the day, I'm grown and I try to stay with them when I needed to stay with them when I was younger. But now, it's easier for me to just do my own thing. If I'm not, and then, I'm not dealing with that person that they know me to been dealing with. I'm not with that person no more. So, I don't know. I'm good. Like shit. I came in this world shit by myself, doing my own shit. So I don't know. I don't know why they like feel like they they feel like I feel like it's because they feel like I'm trying to get away. Like, oh, you trying to get away as far away like your mom did. You trying to like get yourself separated like that. Like, but yeah, if that's what the fuck I want to do, that's my choice. Shit. Because I honestly feel like they don't fuck with me like they claim they do. They don't fuck with me like that. Y'all only want me attached to y'all for y'all own reasons. Like, that's the only reason why y'all want me to be around is because of their selfish reasons. That's the only reason why they want me to be around. It ain't because they really want the best for me. It's because whatever they need me to be there for, that's why they want me to be there for. But it's probably not a reason that I really would go with. But yeah, that's why y'all want me to be there or be here. Y'all don't want me to be able to move or do my own thing. You want to try to dictate who I'm with or who I should be, or you should be going back to that person that you was dealing with because we think that's who, or we want this person to be, basically doing you dirty like they already been doing, not really giving a fuck about you. Because that way, if you continue to deal with that person, we know where you at. And then when we need to do what the fuck we need to do, as far as doing what we gonna do with you, we know where you at. I feel like that's the only reason why they want me to why they been trying to act like they care about me and shit. But then on the same note, they'll probably be out here telling people, "Oh, she's a fucking prostitute. Oh, she got mental issues." But you're gonna sit and do that on you're gonna sit and do that that shit funny. That shit crazy though. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Like, you gonna sit there, yeah, it's okay to like say this person dealing with certain shit. Like, okay, this person got that particular health issue going on, but to sit up there and be okay with telling people that this person is you know a prostitute or whatever, cause that's been being said. And oh, she got mental issues. Like, none of these motherfuckers go to the doctors with me. The only person that was going to the doctor with me up until I got to the age where I didn't need her to go with me no more was my mom that raised me. So if you got people out here trying to say, oh, this person dealing with this and that third, no, none of them motherfuckers went to the doctors with me. None of them was going to the doctors with me when I go. And that's even before I got diagnosed with my health. Nobody was going to the doctors with me. Only my mom was. Not even her kids that I consider to be my siblings. They wasn't going to the doctors with me when I was younger. Only my mom was. The only one time they came to the doctor or came to see about me was when I fucking felt like I got poisoned. And I had ended up taking myself to the hospital. And then when I was in the emergency or they had me stay over there, or was that night? I think it was. Yeah, she ended up coming there with one of her daughters. She ended up coming up there, but no other time when I've had to go to the doctors when I was younger, or even when I got out to when I was on my own, nobody ever came to the doctors with me for my appointments. That's why if motherfuckers want to be doing in that weird sick ass low ass shit, yeah, y'all go do that on your own time. Yeah, I don't need to be with y'all for y'all to do what the fuck y'all be doing. But see, they too much too. Like certain ones, they want to, they don't have got their families and people who they connected with, and because I really feel like cousin, I don't know if cousin really wanted to pursue his rapping outside of the city. I don't know, because I remember hearing something about a particular thing that I don't even know if I want to say, because I don't know. But I don't know if he was planning on doing anything with that. And yeah, it's a lot of a lot of shit that people think that they trying to hide from me. I see that shit. I see that shit real good. That's why the fuck I got poisoned when I was at the other apartment. And then you got all this shit going on now that's getting put in my face. But people, they want to go so hard to try to make it be something else. Because they don't want to expose what the fuck it really is. They're not trying to expose what the fuck it really is. They can't, they can't. Or at least they feel like they can't. Because, oh, that will fuck up everything if they do that. If they sit up there and tells a lot of certain shit, it will fuck up everything that's going on. But no, y'all don't want to admit that, people have been reading my stuff, and that's why you got all these people. You got certain people that I feel like is trying to, like, in some kind of way, trying to advocate for me. But then you got other people out here that's literally trying to fucking belittle me, bash me, do that bullying and mocking type shit. But yeah, I know what the fuck it is, and I don't want no ties to no fucking celebrities, whether I do readings on them or not. I don't want no I'm not looking for nothing, because they already be having enough shit going on anyway. They already be having a lot of shit going on. Like I said, they want to try to make me feel like stuff is something else, but it's just making me feel like it's the truth. Like, people going so hard to do certain stuff, and basically motherfuckers is telling on themselves, whether they realize it or not. That's what I feel like it is. They telling on themselves and they getting mad at me. And I still gotta go back to what that man said. He said that's why we did that, because we don't do, like, where in the fucking handbook do it talks about there's no like, is this is something I wonder, like, when people be saying stuff, like, people be saying certain stuff like that, and like, whatever that and third, do it be some kind of stuff that be getting put in writing or some shit, or I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Cause I didn't know that when you get born into a family, like, I didn't know that I didn't know that there was, like, literal rules that you gotta, like, abide by and stuff. I didn't know that. Just like they be saying in these videos. I just feel like all that type of shit is just made up. Like, it's just something that people be trying to follow or whatever, just to be trying to, like, have control over somebody. Like, when you can't be having no control over me. You need to have control over yourself. Don't try to have control over me. You need to have control over your own self. That's why at this point I'm willing to move on my own, because I don't want nobody trying to dictate what I need to be doing and not doing. But then in the same breath, they not even doing it themselves. But they want to be mad at me because I'm, like, basically going a different way. Don't be mad at me if I'm going a different way when you already don't really fuck with how I feel it or anything anyway. You don't really fuck with how I feel and stuff. Let me see. Yeah, cause, like, and then it's like people don't, and then it's like everything that been transpiring after my storage unit got lost. It's like it'd be so much stuff that be giving me confirmation from how people be trying to recreate situations and recreate the dynamics of relationships and shit. People don't realize all of this been just giving me confirmation. Like this whole all this time, I just been getting confirmation, left and fucking right. Whether it's fucking regular people that be doing this shit, or it's celebrities or people that got big followings online. All of that shit been just giving me confirmation that about a lot about everything. Like especially about the especially because I just reposted my the um the shorts I had in regards to my storage unit. I um I reposted it. So yeah, shit, everything been a confirmation since after I lost my storage unit. I mean, a lot of stuff. It's been so much. It's been like I can't even name it on both hands. It's way more than two hands of stuff that gave me confirmation. It's way more than that. Oh, I should talk about why do I have, but I'm gonna try to wait that for the end. But yeah, the reason why I made the title my title is because I got triggered by just it's mainly a lot of the shit that's been going on, and then basically mainly because too what that man said. Like I watched that video, I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, that's how the mentality that my peoples is on. They on that type of mentality, but because I've literally done had people come up to like they not like it's like saying it but not saying it, and I don't have more than one instance where that don't happen to me out in public, and then even when I've been at these like the jobs that I had, in this confirmation with what the fuck how this man doing in the office. I don't work at Lowe's. All the motherfucking places I've been at, worked at, is on that motherfucking DEI list. DEI list. Lowe's. I don't know if Dollar Tree was on there, but most definitely Lowe's. Most definitely Target, and most definitely Amazon. They all was on that fucking list. They all was on that fucking list. So excuse me, you can't tell me that ain't no confirmation with that right there about all the stuff that's been going on or how I've been feeling about stuff. You can't tell me that ain't no confirmation with that. Because I feel like that's most definitely a confirmation. And then, like, even just stuff that been, like, everything that, like I said, everything that been going on at this apartment, everything that was going on at my last apartment, how everybody had been moving, um, how everybody been moving, uh, since after what I made that short and it happened. Well, my stuff got lost, or the man took my stuff out of storage unit. That was September 2016. So after that, everything that's been going on after that is definitely been a confirmation. Most definitely. But it's like everybody been they've been coerced. They've been working together, but just like trying to leave me out in the cold because they already got a plan for me. But they could fucking send that motherfucking shit back because, um, hmm. Dang, I want to send this back already. Oh man, this got a scratch on it already, and I just got it. How the hell I get something and it just got it and it got a scratch on it? That's crazy. I should have went through the other one. I mean, I'm a I don't like that. Damn, if I could get this shit open. Then they then they got the nerve, the audacity to be having all these other people that I don't even fucking know trying to have these people go against me, but or and do shit. But then them people that's doing all that shit, but they wouldn't want, they wouldn't want that type of shit to be going on with them. But it's okay to be doing that to somebody else. For one, somebody that you don't even fucking know, and two, because you think that it's right or whatever, or you think it's the right thing to do, which I think is like that's kind of messed up. Cause I've never in my whole life so far had no intent to be doing no fucking harm or anything of that nature to nobody. But do other people feel that way about me? I don't know. I doubt it. It's been a way more than a handful of people that they okay with this shit. They okay with it, with doing it. They don't feel no type of way about it. Yep. Like I said, is if they, even if they don't, if they, whether they admitted to me or not, it still is that. It's still, that's what they try. They willing to do that shit. Whether they admit that to me or not, they still willing to do that shit. Cause they feel like they got an obligation to whoever the fuck they working with, or whoever they associated with. They feel like they got an obligation to them. When really, really you really should just be having an obligation to yourself, because the way you try to fucking backdoor somebody and all that shit, that we can be the same shit that can end up happening to them or whoever. But I don't know. I don't think people really be thinking about that shit like that. And I feel like it's been going like this too, because I feel like it's just confirmation. The person that I'm thinking that is connected to me, that must really be true. And I don't know how the fuck I knew that or felt that, because I know I wrote about it in my journal. That must be true too. Like, because all this shit that been going on, it's been getting away with other people, other families and other whatever, because I don't have no control over that. But as far as having control over me, I got control over me, and I'm not no bitch. I'm not no punk. I'm willing to say what the fuck I gotta say when I feel like I need to, it's like I know when you know how the whole thing, you gotta know when and not to choose your battles, basically. And I feel like I got control over that, but I might not have control over it for people and situations and their families and all that so forth outside of me. But as far as me, I got control over that. Shit, it gotta be confirmation that either one of them people, I don't know if it's both or one or the other, but it must be true that either one of them is connected to me, because it wouldn't be all this shit going on like it is, or it wouldn't be so weird like the fuck it is. Like, these motherfuckers think that I don't know, they low key feel like I owe them something, and I don't owe nobody nothing but myself. Cause I already had to deal with all this shit. I already had to feel like people feeling like, oh, You was talking too much. Talking too much about what? Like when this shit was when stuff already fucking have done transpired and so forth. What the fuck was I really saying that already ain't been out there and known and everything? It's like y'all just wanted to make a reason, another reason um to be having a fucking problem with me. That's all that was. Oh, it's like, oh, you ain't no child no more. So if we want to fucking try to um bully you or single you out or treat you however we want to treat you, we could do that because you're not a child no more. Shit, because it's like like I said, I really don't know what the fuck. I don't have people trying to say it like, oh, you a rat, you a snitch. I'm ratting and snitching about what? What exactly am I ratting and snitching about? But when the shit already was happening, done took place, um, I don't got no control of what other family members done did or what they be doing or who they want to connect themselves to, whether it's other family members or outside people. I don't got no fucking control over that. So what the fuck was I really snitching about? You know, that's what was I really snitching about? But like I said, are they gonna admit to me that's what it is? That's what they have been trying to do. That's what been trying to be doing this whole time, and they feel like doing certain shit is them having to do it so they could keep me connected or keep me attached to them because they feel like it's gonna be a lost opportunity if I in whatever way they feel like it's gonna be a lost opportunity if I get away. Which I don't know how the fuck they figure that. It must have been since the beginning of time that this, or maybe at a certain time and year, is when it started being acceptable for families to like basically sacrifice their own people, basically. And I highly feel like that's what's been going on again. Like it done I mean it's already been going on, but it's like it's at a more heightened speed or whatever how you want to say now. But they want to get mad at me because of whatever. But it like I'm glad I don't want to be a part of nobody motherfucking. I'm part of a family whether they want to fucking out ostracize me or whatever. But you want to ostracize me, but then you want me to come to a family reunion, or you want me to come to a funeral. But what do you really want me to come to a funeral or a reunion for? I don't feel like it's just for that shit. I feel like it could be for for other hidden purposes that I don't fucking know about. The fuck people gonna get all in your feelings if you want to get all in your feelings and be trying to say all this certain shit if that's not what it is, if that's not what people have been trying to do since 2016. Oh, we gonna it's like, oh, we gonna make you pay for you exposing us, but I haven't exposed nobody when y'all already when the shit already done happened, transpired. Y'all already been connecting yourself to whoever the fuck y'all want to you connect yourself to. Y'all already been moving how the fuck y'all wanted to move, or I can't control what nobody want to fucking do. I can only control myself. But if do I want to be attached to stuff where I feel like I gotta be fucking uh disrespected and mistreated and abused and all that shit? No, I don't fucking have to. And oh, you know, um, and then they probably mad because oh, you not drinking no more. You not you not trying to associate yourself with us like that. You're not drinking. You're not smoking. You're not with that person we know you to be with, or you're not with anybody. Like oh, you trying to make it like you're so better than somebody. Cause I don't know how many times I done had motherfuckers um over the years done said that to me. Like what is that really supposed to mean? Because I have a certain regard for myself that I'm not supposed to I'm not supposed to be having high regards for myself. I'm supposed to be having all this like low shit that I will be allowing to just deal with, just continuing and allowing just to deal with whatever the fuck that whatever I'm being given, whether the people whether they are family or personal people, whether they want to treat me right or not. I'm supposed to just continue to fucking accept what I'm given, because if you don't accept it, then that's the right for us to do what the fuck however we want to do, like what we want to do with you, basically. I ain't fucking telling nobody, but I ain't telling nobody that already what I when it already been motherfucking uh said and done. I ain't telling nobody about nothing. That's why I don't fucking care to be, accepted by anybody. Cause the only person I need to be accepted by is myself. I don't need to be accepted by nobody else when they don't want to fucking try to get through they fucking things, and they don't want to take accountability for stuff that, yeah, I might have talked about it, but I didn't have no hand in doing. That's even with shit that's going on today. I don't got no hand in no stuff that's going on, but I could be able to. I'm allowed, just like anybody else. I should be allowed to express myself and be able to do what I need to do, just like anybody else. But no, that's why that's how they want to try to fucking like, excuse my French. That's how they want to try to control me. I feel like my mom, she was controlling me back then. Like I had wanted to go out of state for school for college, but no, she just wanted me to. She wanted to convince me to go to fucking community college because she wanted me to stay here. She didn't want me to fucking leave. She was okay with, oh, I want you to be a nurse and stuff, but she didn't want me to leave because I feel like if I would have became a nurse, I would have had to I might have would have had to move out of state to go to another college or whatever for the major or to study, to get the degree. But no, she like I wanted to move. I literally wanted to move out of state prior. I mean, well, not prior, but after me graduating high school, I did. I wanted to go out of state for school, and I really wish that I did. Even if I would have went out of state and not continued going to college or school or whatever, I wish I would have fucking left then. Cause I literally wouldn't have nothing to fucking worry about. I wouldn't even be dealing with none of this bullshit ass, illusion ass shit that been going on. But then they want to try to act like that's not what the fuck they been doing. You motherfuckers literally sat there, whether they, like I said, whether anybody gonna admit to any fucking thing. No, they gonna try to keep that shit a fucking secret or whatever until the fuck they leave this motherfucker. They gonna try to keep that shit a fucking secret. Oh no, we not gonna tell you that. We purposely needed to single you out. We purposely needed to get you by yourself at that apartment so we could fucking drug kill your ass and then get money for you. Whether that was part of the reason, but no, the main reason we wanted to fucking kill your ass because we feel like you said too much. How the fuck did I say too much when you motherfuckers already did what the fuck you did, whether it was good or bad or indifferent? You motherfuckers already did shit. The shit that you did, it's already done passed. So why try to hold one person accountable for all for y'all individual actions? I don't get that. I'm not understanding that. I couldn't have been telling all that. I ain't no way for me to know all the fucking truths about y'all motherfucking actions and what the fuck y'all decided to do and who you decided to deal with. I don't know all the motherfucking truths to that. But oh no, we wanna hold you accountable because you try to, but y'all don't been around, y'all continue to still be around all these motherfucking people, whether they family or not. Y'all continue to be all around these motherfucking people, like these certain motherfuckers that y'all don't been around, like they don't know what the fuck how y'all been, whatever, whatever it may be, but they want to be mad at me. Like y'all don't make no, that don't make no sense to me. So I know what the fuck what motherfuckers been trying to do. Now for other situations that don't got to do with me, like that's outside of my family, I'm allowed to have an opinion. I don't have to fucking agree with what motherfuckers want to try to make me believe. I don't have to agree with that. I don't have to. You want to try to, y'all want to try to fucking blackball and all this other, try to do that to somebody, but it's okay for everybody. Why? And I'm wondering, like, with everybody that, like, a majority of the people that be online and they be getting all this, like they get all the massive attention, whether they done did this shit beforehand or after, depending on how it go. I'm realizing that like a lot of these people that's online, like a certain group of them, they got some kind of fucking like criminal like legal shit, or they got some kind of shit. They got certain things, like certain situations and shit behind them, that's why in like whoever they may or may not be connected to in whatever type of way, that's why they got the backing that they do. That's why they getting the attention that they do. Cause I don't. It was one person that I was following, and I kind of feel like whatever the fuck he was going had going on, I feel like that shit was the truth. But then they was trying to do it. It's like it strategically was being done so that he could get the following that he got. So I had to. And I don't. Y'all motherfuckers is that shit crazy though. But they like, oh, we ain't gonna give you what you ain't gonna let you get what you want because you don't got enough for us to you don't got enough for us. You don't got shit on your record. You ain't trying to do shit. You ain't trying to be part of no drama. That's why all these other people. That's why they getting all this backing and stuff that they getting, or they allowing them to get they allowing the mass to pay attention to them. But then you had the motherfuckers that are the people that still come on my page to see what I'm talking about, and if it's certain stuff that they feel like is valid or whatever, then they'll come on my channel to see that and take it back to their channel and be swearing that they the one that said like they the one that said it, or they came up with it first, or whatever, how you want to say it like that, which is weird. I really feel like too that like I literally was put in this apartment for a reason, cause and even though the same type of shit that was going on at the other apartment, like people telling on themselves and like basically telling me like, oh, we you think that you alone, but we know what the fuck you be doing, or we know certain stuff that you be doing or saying or whatever, because you think you alone, but you not. Cause I feel like that's why the fuck, excuse my French. That's why the landlord was acting the way he was acting before I moved. That's why that whole situation with my peoples happened, and everybody was acting all weird and strange. When I was working at Target, and then I was how you say, I was transitioning from leaving Dollar Tree to just working at Target, and then that whole situation happened with my cousin, with him getting murdered. Um, and that's why the family was acting the way they was acting, because they was just acting too fucking out. They was just acting too unnormal for me. It just they not gonna make me agree with that shit. No way. To this day, they not gonna make me agree with that shit. If y'all wasn't trying to do no shit, because then you got particular family members that I'm seeing that, now I'm noticing that they want to be connected to other people that got higher status and positions. So yeah, why wouldn't y'all be trying to do? Why wouldn't y'all do no? Why wouldn't y'all? Basically, why wouldn't y'all? Because y'all trying to get the higher status to these certain positions and people. Yep, I see the shit. But I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. Nobody better not be trying to connect me to no motherfucking celebrities. I don't give a fuck about nothing that they really got going on. I do, but I don't at the same time. Because in reality, I gotta worry about my own shit. But I should be able to speak my mind just like anybody else do, because it ain't no problem when everybody else be on their platforms speaking about this person, that person, and the third. It's okay when everybody else do it on their platforms, but because they know the ins and out that pertains to me behind me, it's not okay for me to speak my mind. It's not okay for me to get the attention of people because the in and outs of me. And but you'll come on my channel and take certain shit and go back to your channel and try to say that shit. But oh, I'm not supposed to get the attention that I'm supposed that I maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but because motherfuckers know the ins out or who they trying to attach themselves to and what they've been trying to fucking do, they don't want me to you don't want the person to prosper in whatever type of way. You've been trying to hold them back. You want to hold on to them. Like, this shit is weird. And I hate to keep using that word, because I hate using that word now, because everybody be fucking using that shit. And nobody, and that's another confirmation that I know motherfuckers was reading my motherfucking diary, however it got fucking exposed and put out there, because I said in that shit I don't be wanting to use that word. Well, I did use it a little bit in there, but I really didn't like to use that word. But now, it's like every fucking thing I've been saying or doing, somehow or way, people be starting to say it and use it on fucking line. I see 3:21 on the clock right now. So y'all can't tell me. Y'all can sit up there and try to play in my face all day, all y'all want. But I know what the fuck shit that people been doing. Thinking they master fucking illusionists and shit. It ain't fucking just one person. It's mad different fucking, just everything. It's all over the fucking board. From my fucking family to outside my family to fucking just higher ups, celebrities, what they fucking, some of them I like, but then some of them I just be like, I don't know. And I'm allowed to express myself and feel how I want to feel, because I'm my own person. I'm not nobody else. I'm my own person. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I don't give a fuck if they like it, don't like it. I don't care. I ain't never been trying to be the center of attention anyway. I can't help that people, when I do go out and stuff or whatever, I've always had people pay attention to me or whatever, but I'm not trying to be on no scale of no damn, like, celebrity. I could care less about that. But to just be able to like have my own opinion and stuff, I should be allowed to have that. I should be granted. I shouldn't be trying to be fucking um blackballed and silenced and all that other kind of shit because you don't think I should because of whatever reasons. Like that's some bullshit. But everybody else is okay. It's acceptable for everybody else, or it's acceptable for them because they are in true connected with somebody or someone's or someone's with me, meaning like a group or fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's, excuse my French. I don't even care if it's like a damn excuse me. I don't care if it's like a church or something. If they connected to somebody, and long as it's not me because of whatever so forth, then it's okay. But because it's me and because of whatever, no, we don't want nobody paying attention to you. You don't make no sense. We already know that you try to like on your you try to snitch out your family, but again, like how did I snitch or rat on a family that already been knowing what the fuck? Like they already know stuff that they don't dealt with and all of that. Like how am I snitching on somebody? How did I do any of that? What the fuck does that even really mean? That don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no sense at all. Like damn, so it just make me think like y'all really somebody really could have set my mom up. They knew she was up there in the Bronx. They already knew she was living in that damn house. I mean that abandoned house. Cause I can't wait to print out that article. I think it's like more than one article from that when it happened. I'm already here in New York. I'm 7, so it ain't like I was gonna be able to take care of myself then. And then I don't know. Then the whole situation with who my father is, or excuse me, just certain things that just mainly like from birth until I would say like until like after I came and stayed with my mom's sister, like certain stuff just gotta be the truth because it just gotta be because how it's just on the simple fact of how people been trying to act and stuff and like I don't know. It's just it's so unnatural. Ain't nothing about it's natural or nothing. Then you got everybody trying to fucking follow in the footsteps of doing that shit, and that shit is not cute or it's not cool. Some instances it'd be okay with certain stuff, but just other stuff I'm not gonna agree with, and I'm allowed to have that opinion about it. Shit. If everybody else allowed to have an opinion, why can't I? Fuck. I'm not in a position to be able to make a certain outcome for any and everything if I want to. But if I was, oh that'll be ooh, motherfuckers would be mad. Like, oh, we needed to separate everybody from you, whether it's friends, family, cause you basically you was talking about everybody. Man, y'all motherfuckers was already talking about yourself in whatever kind of ways. I ain't did nothing but just was in my writing in my journal diary, venting to myself in my place that I felt like was a safe place for me. And I couldn't put nobody out on Front Street, especially nobody I was dealing with, because they was already out here doing other shit, dealing with other people. So, oh, it's supposed to be such a big deal because you was dealing with me. Like, whatever. Whatever. Yep, that's exactly why I reposted the I know it happened in September, but I don't know, something just was made like I need to repost that today. So I did, whether it get views or not, I reposted it. And you needed to single me out because like what happened with my dog, like you didn't get it they didn't get a chance to do it at the other apartment, but they got the chance to do it over here because I don't know what made it different over here to do it over here than at the other place. Maybe they tried and it just never. Maybe it was like too many more eyes over there, so they couldn't really do it over there. But it wasn't. It's eyes over here, but it's not like how it was over there. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, another video last night was a confirmation too with that some lady. I never watched her videos, but is her videos started coming up in my feed, and she said something to the effect like they looking for any opportunity for you to slip up or something else she said so that they could put you like get you in a legal situation. They looking for you to slip up or something. It's something else she said. And I'm like, oh yeah. But she not even the first person or video that I've been watching and I began all these fucking confirmations from, even without nobody like literally, like without nobody physically and like coming to me to like say anything or back anything up. Like I've been getting confirmations from so many different, like, just so many different things. It's just ridiculous. And like with since that stuff happened with my storage unit, a lot of this shit feel like it's I can't feel like it's supposed to gone that way. I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. I'm questioning it. I'm questioning it. I don't know. Not when you not. I don't think so though. Not when you trying to literally. Not when you trying to like. Not when you trying to like hurt somebody. But it's not even a legit reason to do that. It's not in. It's not no legit reason. So, no, I don't feel like it is. It was supposed to be going this way. Like certain. Like no, no. I don't think so. Cause you trying to hurt this person, but y'all don't really don't have legit reasons to back up what you tried to do or been trying to do. You don't have no real legit reasons to back it up, and that's just how I feel about it. Like I said, I can't control what other people decide to do within their families and whoever they want to be attached to or connected to. But as far as me, I'm gonna make sure to have control over it in whatever way possible that I can. And anybody that want to try to come against me or try to hurt me, they gonna have their consequences in whatever way that is. Cause I'm not out here trying to hurt or harm nobody. I've always been the one before all of this stuff coming out on the news and stuff. I've always been the one that was, like, cause I wrote about that shit in my diary. I've always been the one that was not liking to see people go missing, and like I said, I don't like to see when men be putting their hands on females, especially when they be doing it to the part where they be unaliving the women and stuff like that, and then hurting them real bad and shit. I don't like none of that stuff. Cause I feel like you could still be a man without putting your hands on a female to the point where you like doing harm to them. You could be a man without doing that. And a woman could be submissive without you feeling like she gotta be at a certain level or something for her to be submissive to you. She gotta want to be. I feel like she gotta want to be submissive to you, and it have to be the right. type of person, the right type of male for the woman to just be wanting to be submissive to him. He can't be just a man because the type of man that oh, it got to go his way or the highway, or because you want to have control over her because you don't want her to be um dealing with somebody else when you already dealing with somebody else, but you don't want her to move on. You want her to stay attached to you, but it's okay for you to go deal with somebody else. Like that don't make no sense to me. That's not it's not fair. It's not right. It's not, I don't know what word to use. Like I feel like I could be submissive to somebody, but you got to be the right man. You can't be making me feel like I got to be submissive to you when your actions and stuff is showing me that you're not even respecting me as a person, period, anyway. So why should I be submissive to you when you already not respecting me as a person? And then another thing, like you always trying to communicate with that person, but they don't never want to communicate with you. They'll only want to communicate with you when it gets real, when it gets out of hand. They'll communicate with you then to a certain extent, but then when it's just regular stuff, they don't want to communicate with you. Or when they do get in a certain extent, they'll go and they don't want to communicate with you. They'll go communicate with somebody else. They won't communicate with you, but they'll go communicate with other people. But you expect that person to just be submissive to you and pay attention to you. Like a lot of shit don't be fucking making sense or adding up, or it don't be balanced. Dang, let me put this over here because this is about to take a minute. I hope it's doing that. Let me see. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and make this video. It's well over an hour, but I feel like I needed to. And that's, like I said, it's my choice. Because it's my choice. Excuse my friend. Just like in the situation with the job that I had at Amazon, I feel like that's exactly it's some of the sort of the same shit is why I've been going through this shit with my family. Is because I done got to a point where I'm not a child no more. I'm an adult, and I like to, for one, I like to move on my own terms, and I like to express myself when I feel like I should. And because you're trying to express yourself and you trying to go your own way, people don't like that. They like when they got more of a control over you. They like when they got more of one to dictate how you supposed to be doing shit. They like that. But then when they don't have the control over you and you not trying to do what they want you to do, or whatever, then it's a problem. Or they got a problem with it. I've always been the one that didn't like women getting abused and stuff. I always been the one that was like, um, about people missing and stuff. It's like a lot of shit that I already been like about that. Like I haven't been able to I have not been able to be the one to be in a position to advocate in the way that I would like to, but I know that I've always felt connected to that, and then to like even with my pet, like even with Snow, and then any other animals that I don't have. I've always been a animal lover. I don't had cats. I don't had dog. Well, Snow is my only dog I don't have so far. Snow is the only one. That's my number one. But I always had a love for animals, whether it was Snow or the cats that I had, the hamsters that I had when I was a kid, Mario and Mary, the cockatiels. And I was even well, I was never expecting to be a bird owner, but I those was given to me, because I feel like nobody else in the family was gonna take them, or nobody else really didn't want them or whatever. But you know, when my aunt passed away, I guess I don't know if she said something prior to her passing or not, but that's why I feel like they came to me because everybody knew, especially the media family, they knew that I was a animal person. So I don't know. It's just kind of funny how that shit goes. Like you willing to you're willing to accept a person for certain shit, but other shit you don't want to accept them for, because it's like you don't want them to get out. It's like they don't want you to get outside of a certain way of them viewing you, or they don't want you to get outside of a certain box, because if you get outside of that box, then if they already feel like they can't control you, they really not gonna be able to control you, and they don't know what you got in store for your, like, what you got in store for yourself. They don't want you to get too bigger than them type of shit or something, which is crazy. But I best believe I be seeing all the shit. I be seeing I be seeing all of it. I be peeping out all of it. Now, being able to do anything, and I might not be able to do about a lot of stuff, but I know I feel it and I see it. Yep. Cause it's just too much now. It's like people. It's too much. Too many. It's too many. It's too much. Too many. It's back to back. Like it's back to back to back to back. It's too much for me not to be like noticing it. But I don't know. I'm trying to think if it's anything else I want to say, because I know I've been over here on here well over an hour, and that's my prerogative. Because this is my way to get out stuff now, since I haven't been writing in no diary about anything. Um, I don't know. I just feel like I should be able to have my opinion and express myself. Cause it's like, why is somebody else supposed to be more acceptable to what they gotta say than me? Is it only because they could be connected to certain people, or is it because they done did certain things behind that's connected to them? Whether I don't know whether it could be shit good or bad. Like, why is it more acceptable for other people to be like, basically correct or something or whatever, or their view is supposed to be, you know, what it's supposed to be, it's like supposed to be right or whatever, but mine's is not supposed to be. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not getting that part. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Dang, is there anything else I wanted to say on this live right now? It's like an hour. I know it's like over an hour, but all right. Well, I don't know. I feel like if I need to come back on here and do another part two to this, I will. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because I just needed to get that out and express myself. Even if I already done talked about it and said it already, I feel like I needed to do it again. So that's my prerogative, just like it's everybody else prerogative to do whatever and how whatever they doing, and say that's their prerogative. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out. I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna make it public, and I'm gonna leave the title as it is. And if you want to come back and watch it later, you're more than welcome to. If you haven't subscribed already, if you want to subscribe, like, comment, share, you're more than welcome to. All right. If you feel like you're gonna be a loyal supporter and watch videos from beginning to end, just like I, for the majority, tend to do on other people's channels, whether I'm subscribed to them or not. But yeah, if you want to watch other videos on this channel, whatever it may be, because I haven't started my other channel yet that I wanted to start for, like that I wanted to start directly towards my health and everything. I haven't started that channel yet, but hopefully I will within the next month or something or whatever, and I feel like it's right to do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave this video up, and I'll see you in the next video.